Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. This is my second summer vlog of the year and I'm really excited to take you guys along. It's going to be a pretty chill and mellow vlog, nothing too big or extreme. The first thing I did was go to the park and take a walk. So I went after lunchtime because I wanted to digest my food because I ate a huge lunch. The weather was really good. We came out I think around peak sun, but it wasn't that hot. There was a nice breeze, so I wasn't sweating too hard. But the worst thing was my allergies were kicking in, and if I sound congested doing this voiceover, it is because of all the pollen and grass I inhaled, because I am allergic to grass and pollen, and they just cut the grass, so it was like clogging my nose up. Something I've noticed today was when you go out usually, you don't pay attention to trees a lot, but when you take photos and videos when you're out and look at them when you get home, they are what makes the videos or the photos really nice and aesthetic. That's just something I've noticed. Afterwards, I went to the store that sells super expensive like home goods. I've never been here before, but I've always wanted to come, and today was a great day because I brought my camera along with me. But everything was so expensive. There was this tiny little spatula thing that was about the size of your finger and it was like over $10. I felt so broke going in here, and all the customers as well were dressed so nice. Like they looked like they were coming straight from like a fashion runway, and I was pulling up with my baggy sweatshirt and sweatpants and dirty shoes, so I was pretty humbled. There were just many rooms that were connected and they all had these really immaculate displays. Everything was just so perfect and symmetrical. It was kind of scary, I won't lie. The kitchen area in particular felt especially intimidating because there were a lot of workers, and the thing is, the workers don't like walk around a lot. They kind of just hide behind corners, and then you occasionally run into them and then they talk to you. It's like an NPC thing, like they're just standing there waiting for you to come, and it's kind of creepy. Like I won't lie, like I appreciate the effort, but it's a little unsettling to turn a corner and have this person right there in your face. Won't lie. Now on to the upper floor, which is where they have most of the home stuff and living room stuff, which is more up my alley than the kitchen stuff because it just feels more cozy. I used to not like wood furniture and stuff when I watched like HGTV shows or whatever, but in person I think wood looks so much better. It's just not done justice on camera. All the wood was just so high quality, but paired with like cloth and fabrics and pillows and stuff, it just makes it even better. Afterwards, we went grocery shopping at this market I don't usually go to, but it was nice and cozy, but my only complaint was how quiet it was. First of all the customers like were so dead silent, like I didn't even hear them walking or rolling their cart, and the carts were pretty loud. But the weirdest thing is I've never been to a supermarket that doesn't play music. Like it was dead silent. I felt like the fruits and vegetables on the shelves and in the fridge areas were more loud than the customers themselves. But everything seemed nice and fresh, and I really liked the interior design. I gave in to my temptation and got a mochi. I usually go for just the plain colored white one. I don't know, it's just a habit. I was also looking to see if they had any good sushi left, but a lot of the stuff was gone. Afterwards, we went to a different shop with other kinds of home goods, and this place was a lot more suited to my budget. The other place was just too expensive. I love just looking around at all the stuff. Sometimes it's great to just go into a store and not expect to buy anything and then just look around at what they have, because I feel like if you're not looking for a particular item, you just take in all the stuff better and you just get a better idea of the inventory as a whole. And what I noticed today was there were a ton of mushroom items and even this Barbie tennis mug. I really like how packed and cluttered this store is. They also had a lot of themed items. There was this cute Winnie the Pooh thing, and they also had a Care Bear snow globe that apparently lights up. There were also a lot of these little jars with these little Daiso erasers inside, and these amazing alarm clocks you always see in movies but don't own. I was tempted to get a planner for the next school year, but then I put it back because I realized that I've always had planners in the past, but I've never used them. There were also a lot of these jumbo squishies and little lights for your desk. There was also weird candle stuff, there was this rose thing. There was even a rose box, which is like the cylinder with a bunch of fabric roses. It was really nice though. When I got home, I took a walk in my backyard, and it was really nice outside. It wasn't too hot. I guess the June gloom is still going on. There's this really big tree that's on our neighbor's side, but all these birds love to gather around it and sit on this wire that's kind of shared between our houses, but they immediately flew off when they saw my camera, I guess. I was filming and then one of our neighbors sneezed. I want to show you guys my mom's herb garden that she always goes and tends because it supplies so many fresh herbs for our foods. I don't know, there's something good about homegrown herbs, you know? She comes out to water them a lot because they are low-key dehydrated, and sometimes we just forget to water it altogether, especially when we go on vacation or something and then we have to come back and drown it in water. But sometimes you run out of room and you gotta put some green onions in those little ceramic pots they have at hardware stores. It's pretty useful. Here's a random montage of the lunch I had today before all the events in the vlog I just showed you. My mom made homemade ramen. She whipped it up in 5 minutes. I don't know how that was possible. I was gonna film the ramen, but the camera fogged up so quickly. But it was really good. I love noodles. If you've watched any of my previous vlogs, you know that I suck at using chopsticks, but I try my best. Please excuse my incredibly dry and messy hair. I forgot to brush it this morning, and I usually forget to brush my hair in the morning. But that doesn't matter because we're eating a delicious homemade meal made by mom. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for summer vlog number 3. I'll see you guys in the next video.